Steph, great to see you. Strong victory out there. Never easy to have to ponder the match overnight and then come back. What are the biggest challenges of that?
Going to sleep with a clear head, I guess. Playing a lot of tennis. Actually not so much playing the tennis, more like waiting around the whole day.
Right.
Tough
day yesterday.
I came on the courts at 11, waiting all the way until, what was it, 6 o'clock, I think. So it took a lot of time to get to play the match, but I actually felt there was a moment during the match last night that I felt really in control, and I started thinking how clean my game feels like on such conditions. You know, the ball is not bouncing a lot,
heavy,
and I'm able to take those shorter balls and approach and come to the net, which I did very often against him. I came out here today obviously expecting something different because it's sunny and the ball is bouncing a little bit higher. But I managed it pretty well. You know, I adjusted my game to this new conditions.
Yeah, listen, you're tremendously successful here, especially at adjusting because the weather is so different sometimes here throughout in Rome. You made the finals last year. You've only given up 6 games in each of your first 2 matches. Do you feel you're starting to peak where you want to?
Well, I have a strong opponent tomorrow. You know, Lorenzo can play on clay. He's a strong opponent, so I hope I can get a good start against him. Of course, he has the crowd. We're super aware of that. We know that.
They're going to have some espressos. They're going to be noisy.
They're definitely having those espressos before the match. But I'm just going to handle it the way I'm used to handle it. Just go out there and fight. And I deep inside, I know that some of the people here like me and want to support me. So
you kidding me? Look at this, absolutely.
Exactly. So I'm not giving away all the chances that he's going to get all the support tomorrow. You know, I'm also a little bit of a favorite when it comes to crowd support.
Maria Sakkari was here not too long ago, and she said a phrase which translates to Italians and Greeks were like the same creatures.
Right.
And she felt a very good kinship with the Italians here. Do you feel that closeness?
Absolutely, yes, I do. We're kind of very similar people. We share a similar way of lifestyle, I would say, and we recognize that between each other. They recognize that, we recognize that too, so it's mutual, and we share a very good relationship between each other.
Steph, you always give us great quotes. You're always very open. Something you said recently regarding your match with Novak in Australia was, Novak is a level above at the moment, and I have more work to do. I need to get to that level, but I'm very close, and I was born a champion. So that little bit extra that you're constantly striving to get, what is that little bit that you're working on?
Just giving away less unforced errors. I feel like I had matches against top guys that especially finals. I've lost a few of them. I've lost finals, in my opinion, that I shouldn't have lost. I wouldn't blame it on nerves, because it is not nerves. I am ready for these matches. I can feel it when I enter the court. I just feel like I'm giving away unforced errors, making them feel a little bit more comfortable of what they should feel like. I know I have big shots. It's just a matter of how I'm going to utilize them correctly and when I'm going to use them in the proper way. And sometimes I feel like I'm rushing because I feel like I can just get the job done straight away, but it's just deeper than that. It's not as easy as I make it look like in my head. Just building on those, building patience. If I'm able to just, in a way, rally, like, I don't know if you remember David Ferrer, just such a good
beast,
ground stroke player. He's a beast, just running around the court, just super consistent, never overhitting, never underhitting, always very consistent. And I respect him a lot because he makes tennis look so, of course, hard, but it's also so simple in a way to look at. You don't have to do something crazy to win the point. So if I'm able to install that a little bit more into my game and also work on my serve, in which I believe I still have potential there. The returns have been a big sort of gap. If I'm able to close that more, miss more, less on the returns, and sort of play them deeper, I can see a big difference in my game in terms of level rising.
Well, you're already as dangerous as it gets, so you keep improving. It's going to be a scary thing, my man.
Thank
Very
you so
best
much.
of luck.
I appreciate you. Thanks.
Michelle, Paul, back to you guys.